Gather around, gang. Take a knee. I think it's time that we had a conversation about a little word I like to call credibility. Now, what credibility is, well, how much an individual person can trust you due to past behaviors, you know? Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that despite having almost 1,000 videos up on this platform, I have any form of credibility with you, but at the same time, I wasn't caught giving a campaign notes from a CNN debate. And that brings us to the lady on screen. This, my friends, is Donna Brazile. She is a DNC puppet for the most part. I mean, there's really no better way to describe her. She's just like all in on the Democratic delusion, the blue team hysteria, TDS, all this fun stuff. And the thing that kind of just blows my mind is that despite her having, shot all of her credibility by handing HRC's campaign those questions, she's gotten jobs at CNN, Fox, I'm pretty sure MSNBC, and here she's at some type of event, and this is what the lady has to say.
Black unemployment is so low, but black unemployment is low thanks to Barack Obama.
Okay, like I said, when I talk about Democratic delusion, right? When I talk about that shot credibility, I personally made sure to look this up. I did this, it's in plenty of videos on my other channel, The Official Elected Official, where during the Barack Obama's presidency, the poverty rate, and just using as a single example, I know it's anecdotal, it's a single example, but the poverty rate in my hometown shot up. It tripled. Like, I think it damn near tripled to like 25%, which is insane. And I come from a black town, okay? Like, make absolutely no mistake, I come from the hood. And so to sit here and say that the black unemployment rate would have been was better because of Barack Obama, I can't help but feel, ma'am, that if it were going to be better under Obama, it would have been better under Obama. It's very strange how the moment Trump gets into office, all of these numbers start coming back great. And do I feel as if there's a lot of playing around and number juking? Of course I do. But at the same time, the numbers are the numbers. These are the exact same numbers that President Obama could have gotten. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. But like I said, delusion, TDS. Let's keep going.
And we got more people with health care thanks to Barack Obama.
Oh, that ACA, which was basically a tax on poor people who couldn't afford health insurance, huh? That mandate? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. I'm sorry. The moment that it was mandated was the moment that the ACA was dead in the water because it's another tax. It's no different than what's taking place here in New Jersey, where they're mandating healthcare as well. Like, it's another tax. And honestly, we're at a point in this country, particularly in places such as my very own Jersey, where the taxes have just gone through the roof. There needs to be a quelling of the taxing. And the one thing that I do really appreciate about Trump and is to an extent is that, hey, give them the money, let them be able to earn and work and get the money and take care of themselves. But that's where the issues at the local level really come into play, because more than likely if these local governments are corrupt as all hell. So all the money, you can have a program, right? I actually did this in a video before where let's say the state, or let's say there's federal funding for something. Let's say you have $500,000 for federal funding, right? By the time it gets through the state and through the county and then through the municipality, the people who that money was intended for are getting none of it, okay? And every time that the government, whether it's state, local, or federal, makes a new program, it's not like they use what was going on with other programs before it. No. It's all new overhead, all new costs, and that's where most of that money ends up going, into the bureaucracy and not to the people that actually could use it the most. But let's continue.
Don't y'all forget what that president did, because if they allow you to erase his history, erase what he did. You'll never.
Okay, so here's one of the dumbest arguments that I hear a lot. Oh, you're going to erase it? You cannot erase the man's history. Okay, the man became president. He will go down in the books. Okay, make no mistake about that. How you interpret that history is purely an individual. You're better than this, James. An individualistic thing. You know, it's like how you interpret that history is solely at your discretion. If you guys in your bubble right here, because clearly we are looking into the Democratic Party bubble right now. If you guys like wanna exalt them and wanna hold them up, you can and you will and you have. There are I remember there's a California highway named after Barack Obama. There's schools going up named after Barack Obama. I sincerely doubt that the historical significance of what he accomplished is going anywhere.
Have hope again. We lost an election, but you cannot lose hope. Ever.
But that's the thing. Okay, hope is fine and all, but dude, like, when we going to get to some action? Let's stop hoping for shit and let's actually go after it and get it. And that's really what I find most frustrating about the Democratic Party. If you are not unaware, I am an elected Democrat. Now, I got to say that what's the most infuriating thing is how everybody like leans on everything except for everybody aims their targets or their reticles at the wrong target. Everybody aims around the real issues and around the real problems, because actually addressing and fixing the problems, like Chris Rock said in a stand-up that he did a while back, there's no money in the cure, guys. The money is in the symptoms. The money is and didn't Chris Rock call it right down to center when it came to AIDS? He was like, yeah, they gonna make it to where as you can live with it. Well, whoop-de-doo, right?
Oh, the facts. You know the facts. Because when I'm on, that's why the other day I had to tell that woman to go to hell. Don't tell me.
Yeah, she recently made some headlines for telling this woman to go to hell, like she said. And really, like, how are you getting jobs? Like, why are these people putting you with zero credibility? Because you are an obvious Democratic Party plant shill, spokesperson, delusional, naggard. Then I mean, seriously, like how are they still like booking you? Why are they still booking you? Oh yeah, because everybody has their agenda at play.
My facts, I know my facts. I know who I am. And I have a...
But that's the thing, the rest of us know who you are too, and that's a liar, a deceiver, someone who has nothing more than your own self-interest at heart. That's who you have to be in the position that you're in. So yes, it's not just you who knows who you are, Donna Brazile. We all know who you are, and that's why, and I guess what is she supposed to be entertaining? Like, seriously, and then you got Ilhan Omar that puts out this tweet talking about, oh yeah, you gotta believe women, you gotta respect women, you gotta believe black women, you gotta respect black women, you have to elect black women. Guys, this is what we get with this shit. I'm just saying, it's not to sit here and point out the entire demographic, but far too often, they're the spokespeople for pay.
Responsibility, not just as a sister, but a responsibility as an American.
As a sister, that's right. Because, they have to be so wrapped up in their blackness. Blackness becomes before the Americanness. Man, miss me with this bullshit. Like, miss me. Once again, like I say, man, like black, white, yellow, red, whatever. Even though they don't put yellow and red on the they say Asian or Pacific Islander on the government forms. They're just government designations, no more, no less. I couldn't tell you where this woman come from. I don't know if she a descendant. I don't know if she one of us, son.
And that's what we all have.
Yeah, but you know what we all don't have? Integrity and credibility. And those are the two things that you're lacking, Donna Brazile. Oh my God, Joe. How, like seriously. This shows you how far gone the American media is. This shows you how far gone these the Democratic plantation, for lack of a better term, is because without it's all just fury and fire and talking about truth and facts. Those are the facts, sweetheart. I don't know. You wouldn't know a fact if it slapped you in the face. I'm going to keep it 100% real with you. But that's the end of her, and that's the end of us over here. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead. Do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell. Ding for notifications. And speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Donna Brazile is like why? Why even keep pretending as if she has anything other than blue team good to say? That's it. That's it. But you may feel differently. Like I said, that's what I have a comment section for. Until the next one.